I am Debra Byrd. Everyone calls me Byrd. I am the chair of the vocal program. The thing that got me on the vocal track, in New York I got a reputation in the recording studio, session work, touring, where if a singer had a problem and I'd be performing in a show, they go, go to Byrd, she'll fix it. Just go to Byrd, she'll fix it. And I would, but I was still performing.
Next.
You'll be crying with everybody else.
And watching this thing, it's never happened to me before. I've had, I've gotten awards, various awards, but not a whole evening of my songs being sung by some great artists and the 78-piece orchestra, the New York Pops. So this is going to kill me in the best way.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole new experience to have your music in an orchestra like that. Yes. Are there any songs that you're most excited to hear with the orchestra?
I'm not really sure what they're doing. Yeah. And at the very end, I'm gonna go. They want me to go up and say thank you and then sing something. So I'll do something.
You guys have been working on that show for quite some time now. What does it mean for you? I know that you've performed on Broadway, but sort of to bring your own creation to the stage on the Great White Way.
Finally. We've been working on it for a long time. Bruce and I have believed in this show ever since we came up with the idea, and certainly after we wrote it. And we've had about 4 productions of Harmony during the years, but it never made it to New York. But because of Ken Davenport, our producer, he actually got it to New York. And so that's going to be, you want to talk about getting the Kleenex ready. Holy moly, that's going to be a big night, opening night on Broadway finally for Harmony.
And why is that show specifically important to you? Do you have a personal connection or something that really hits home for you?
Well, not only does the story have a personal connection because it's about a 6-man singing group and it's all about music, but their story is very, very deep. And they were so popular, and we never heard of them. Well, Harmony is about why we don't know them. And it's a deep story, very deep. It's funny, it's full of music, just the way they were. They were the Manhattan Transfer meets the Marx Brothers. Funny and musical.
This is one of the saddest days of my life. I just can't wrap my mind around the fact that Debra is no longer with me. That was the statement that was actually released on Facebook and other social media pages of the legendary singer that is Barry Manilow after the passing on of his dear friend that is the lady, and of course another legend that is Debra Byrd. Best known for her work as a vocal coach on The Voice and American Idol, Debra Byrd actually she worked with so many stars, including Barry Manilow, another legendary singer. Then there was Jennifer Hudson, Bob Dylan, Kelly Clarkson, and so many other artists. But unfortunately, she passed on yesterday at the age of 72. So many musicians, so many people within art actually have come out to pay tributes and also honor the legend that is Debra Byrd after her passing on. Among us, there's so many legendary singers and, of course, artists who were so much close to Debra. There was Hudson, who actually came out via her official Twitter, you can call it X, and by the way shared a clip of her rehearsing with Byrd, and also she accompanied it with another message that said, I'm really very much heartbroken over the passing on of Debra Byrd, the vocal coach on American Idol. She encouraged and supported us from the very beginning, and I'm very, very grateful for everything she told us. She will be dearly missed, but her legacy lives on through the music of countless artists she influenced during her lifetime. Rest in peace, Debra. So that was also another statement that was released by Hudson, who actually came out to pay honor and also pay her respects to Debra Byrd after her passing on. So Debra, for those who don't know, she was really very influential in the music of so many artists. A case in point, Barry Manilow, Hudson, and so many others, Bob Dylan. She was very good when it came to voice training, and actually so many people went through her hands, to train their vocal abilities and, of course, raise the bar so high, that no one could even get closer to them. So She was very, very much influential. She's one of those people who are actually always behind the curtains, you know, behind the curtains, or those people who actually are never, seen in public, like they're never appreciated. The likes of the producers, the music arrangers, the music masters, and the vocal trainers. These are people who actually rarely get into spotlight, but they do a very huge role when it comes to, nurturing these musicians, and of course producing the so many good music and songs we always listen to. So it's really very heartbreaking to hear that she passed on, but all we can say in this moment in time is to send our prayers, deepest condolences and sympathies to the legendary lady that is Debra Byrd.